Right, we're doing more videos again, because again, need to do these videos. Dreaming, that's what I'm going to talk about. Dreaming. Some people have dreams, some people have nightmares. I have nightmares, not dreams. So, that's something that only, you as an individual can cope, sort of deal with, right? Waking up kind of in that negativity and just kind of realizing that what you've been plagued with is nightmares, Last night was a very strange sort of nightmare, and it was one of these nightmares where it was a dream that turned into a nightmare. There's a bit of Star Trek in there for some reason. I think that the Star Trek kind of got into this sort of mode of my logical kind of mind going after these kinds of demons, right? And obviously my logical mind isn't really capable of being able to understand what demons are, so it's kind of going after them in my dream, like with phases and stuff like this. Going, right, if I destroy this demon here and I just dissolve this demon, then that demon's going to disappear. What it doesn't understand is that, what my logical mind doesn't understand is these demons come from, somewhere where my logical mind doesn't exist, actually. And that's a psychological thing as well. It's a psychological type of thing. I suppose think of it along the lines of your self-image, my self-image, my logical mind is trying to go after these kinds of particular things that I've done in my past, bad memories or stains on my character, things that have made my character look bad, in the eyes of people that I love, or the eyes of people that I want to love me. So, for example, I woke up this morning feeling really angry, really hateful towards a particular person. And this particular person hadn't done anything to me in particular. And I just what it was. So anyway, I'm talking about the dreams. I'll talk about the other person in a minute. But anyway, what it was if your inner self doesn't get the kind of love that you think it deserves, fuck's sake, then it's gonna project that hate onto someone else, right? Probably to the person that it wants the love from. That's the thing. So it wants the love, it doesn't get it, and then it projects hate instead. Right, knowing that doesn't change the fact that it doesn't change anything about how your mind works, because it, again, in the mind, the logical mind is working, right? Your brain is working, your logical mind's working. But say, for example, I have pineal and amygdala damage that's gone undiagnosed for fucking ever, because people just don't care. Okay, so having a damaged pineal gland, having like a calcified pineal gland, yeah, okay, people automatically blame. Blame, right? Yeah, I was the one who did, a lot of drugs, right? So I was the one who calcified my pineal gland. That doesn't change the fact that it's still kind of damaged. It might have been me who did it to myself. That doesn't mean that I don't need help. That's the kind of thing, people will, always tend to, especially when you have done something to yourself, they're very unwilling to help you. I fucking hate this. I hate myself today. Anyway, so I'm going around in this dream, and I'm using my phaser to destroy all of these kind of demons and stuff like that, and one of them escapes, one of them gets out of the way, manages to escape, and the rest of the dream is a kind of, as it always sort of goes, is a sort of chase, is a sort of weird thing. The other half of the dream was, this girl, and she was like a very beautiful woman in my life for a very long time. I loved her a lot, and I think that's the kind of guardian type spirit of me, because I have this sort of guardian protector, I suppose, in myself, and it's always this kind of beautiful sort of woman. And that dispels the negativity, that dispels the dreams and stuff like that. I just can't get this fucking thing to get on properly. Anyway, it's annoying. I think this hairband's annoying. Anyway, so it's lying there, and it's also staying in. There's so many different factors as well, because as I'm in the pain, because physical pain, damaged amygdala, damaged pineal. Amygdala damage was again due to the kind of car, the accident where the whole neck thing, and the pineal was just maybe just owed too much drugs, and maybe my brain is healing and stuff like that, but but while you're going through this kind of process, right? This is why this is why I do these videos, because I want people to see. Look, I used to do web design. I was a fucking web designer, graphics designer back in 2000. And I could do all flashy fucking videos if I wanted to, yeah? And have all the cuts and the jump cuts and the music and the fucking graphics and meme it, and it's gonna be fantastic, and everybody's gonna be like, yeah, get 100,000 subscribers, it's gonna be fantastic. I wanted this to be a channel where I, showed myself, the parts of me that I don't like, the parts of me that I do like, parts of me that just make me look silly, parts of me that make me look ugly, parts of me that make me look beautiful, whatever. I wanted it to be just kind of honest. Yeah, that's why these videos are not jump cuts. Sometimes there's like a pause in the video. That's where I've just walked away from the desk or something. Again, I've got my setup now as well. You'll notice, compared to if you have been watching, which I, doubt anybody has been watching, but if you have been watching, you'll notice that my videos of past were, in different locations, different areas, yeah, because I was trying to find my space, trying to get myself back to being able to work within myself. And that's been a long process, so that's all part of the process, you see. So don't eat a hair. Now you have to eat it all. It's disgusting. Have you ever tried to eat a whole hair and then pull it out of your mouth? It's disgusting. It goes down your throat and then you have to pull it out and it's like, so you have to eat it, you have to swallow it. Don't eat and do your hair at the same time. There you go. You've just learned something for yourself. Don't do that. Just get your hair over and fucking done with. I'm bored now. Right. So, even if it looks shit, this is the last time I'm gonna do it. Great. Done. And the other side as well. Got red on that side, I got blue on that side. Red on that side. And I've got blue on this side as well. That's great. Red and blue. It's great, isn't it? That's another thing about stuff, innit? Right, don't care anymore. So, I woke up hating this person, just wanting to hurt them. I just wanted to hurt them because the pain that was deep inside of me needed real, attention, real love, real physical help, and it wasn't being given to me. And it hasn't been given to me. And it's sad. It's really upset. It's really upsetting on such a deep level to have all of this pain. Using psychological tactics on a physical wound makes the physical wound just kind of go even more worse. Like, you can't have damaged amygdala. You can't have damaged pineal gland, and then you can't have like a physically dislocated neck and people going, psychologically you've got to be thinking about. That's what this dream is about. It's like Star Trek. It's like psychologically going around going, yes, and I'm going to destroy this memory and then that will make everything perfect again. No, it's not, because you're not actually dealing with the actual damage. Nobody's actually helping me with the physical injury. They're all attacking my mind. They're all going, oh well, it's all in your head, you need to dissolve your ego, dudes. And meanwhile my body is going, fuck off, I'm actually genuinely fucking injured. And that's where all this anger and rage, because the actual pain, the actual feeling of being like not heard, literally, even though I'm going, my neck hurts, I'm in a lot of fucking pain. Yes, I may have done it to myself because I did too many drugs. Well, who the fuck hasn't done too many drugs in their life, yeah? Like, I'm the only person that ever did a bit too many drugs. That I don't deserve help, yeah? Or that I went through this thing and I don't deserve not even a fucking hug, not even a fucking hello, not even anything, just completely fucking ignored. It's the worst feeling ever. And it's all like, it's just your narcissism, dude. It's just your ego, dude. It's like, alright, well, next time you get hit by a fucking car, dude, I'm just gonna walk right over you, dude. I'm just gonna let you bleed to death in the street, dude. How about that? How about next time you need my fucking help, yeah? I'm not gonna help you, dude. How's that, yeah? How are you gonna feel then? Yeah? No, you're gonna cry out, because everyone fucking cries out, yeah? And what it is, yeah, that is the pain. And then the ego, the actual fucking ego goes, yes! See, it just opens up the door for the actual ego. Ego is dead. Ego died long ago. But all of a sudden, the physical pain isn't being heard. None of my pleas for help are being heard. None of my... Even when I approach this from an emotional aspect, if I approach it from a logical aspect, if I say, look, you know, logically, I went to med school. Yeah, I went to fucking med school, yeah? I like failed, but I still went to med school. I still went through the process of actually learning all of this fucking shit, yeah? What the fuck did you do with your life? Read some fucking Bible? Read the Bible and now you're a fucking doctor? Fuck off! That's ego. That's where my ego comes in, like, yeah, get that fucker. Find someone. Anyone. Doesn't matter who. And then hurt them. A lot. Hurt them as much as you got hurt. Yeah? Fuck them right up, yeah? Fuck them up. And then when they beg you for help, when they beg you for help to relieve the pain and the hurt and the misery, and they just need a hug, and they just need someone to hold them and tell them everything is gonna be okay. Tell them fuck off, yeah? Got bread in my mouth. Tell them fuck off. And then that's the ego. It's just like, fuck off, and then give them more fucking pain. That is my narcissistic injury, yeah? So, my logical mind kicks in, because again, I went to med school for a few reasons. One, I wanted to help people. I wanted to be a good positive force in my life as well as others. I wanted to be a force for good and beauty and love and all of that. And then I also wanted to, you know, participate in a lot of kind of things. So my logical mind, my spirit mind, the other half of me goes, no, don't do that. Obviously you're not going to do that. You're a good person. You know, you're a good person. You're not going to go out and you're not going to hurt people the way that they've hurt you. But you know, and then there's the ego just kind of slips through again and goes, but you could, you should, you know you want to. They hurt you so badly. All you did was love them. All you did was put love into them, yeah? All you did was give, and what you got back was fucking nothing. They gave you nothing. Next time. That's what it is. It's like next time, yeah? There's not going to be a next time. That's the thing. There's no chance for redemption. There's no chance for an attempt of making things better. That is also another part of where the anger, where the hatred, genuine fucking hatred, where it comes in and it goes, I'm not even going to get a chance for closure. I'm not even going to get a chance for making things right. I'm never going to get a chance. Because after it, you know, when things take you over, when these emotions take you over, yeah, forget about it. Yeah? That is it. Your brain, right, and in all medicine, every cell in your body, your brain is the most complicated organ, but it is still under the same kinds of principles as every other cell in your body, where it needs to be in a state of homeostasis. Homeostasis is the most important thing for your brain to be in, right? And homeostasis can't be achieved if any part of your brain is imbalanced. This is why modern psychology and modern psychotherapy goes, oh, your brain is imbalanced, let's try and put other chemicals in to try and balance it out. No, you can't do that, because you don't know fuck all about the brain, yeah? So that's like a little kid. That is literally like a little kid going, oh look, daddy's car is broken, let me just put Lego inside of it, that might make it work. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off trying to tinker with shit that you don't know about, yeah? And then to the others who kind of do have the access to the knowledge, medicines and other things like that, yeah? Actually fucking let people who need their help have their help, yeah? And then on top of it, it is not just a fucking single pronged process, yeah? You can't just treat a single part of your body. You can't just treat the mind without treating the heart. You can't just treat, you know, the fucking self without actually treating every part of yourself. Go, oh, you know, well, we've given you, this, that and the other, but, we're not going to give you the other things as well. So that's not healing. If you put it into the child's perspective, again, daddy's car's broken, yeah? It's a fucking cracked, I don't know, gasket, or fucking, I don't know shit about cars, by the way. So I'm using bad analogies, shit I don't know about. But yeah, daddy's gasket's broken, so what we're gonna do to fix it is, after we put Lego in, which just isn't gonna work, we're gonna fill it up with lots of petrol, because that makes cars work. We know that filling up cars with petrol makes them work, yeah? And we're just gonna keep on filling up with petrol. Doesn't matter that if you have that kind of engine failure, that doesn't matter how much fucking gasoline you put into the fucking engine, yeah? It's still not going to fucking work until you fix the problem. And if the more you keep on ignoring the fucking problem, yeah, it's not gonna go away. It's gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger until it's right in your face. You're gonna go, fuck off. Remember me? Remember the fucking problem that you kept on ignoring and hoping it was gonna go away, but it didn't go away? And you were wondering why your car wasn't working this whole fucking time, even though the problem kept on going, the problem is right here. You kept on ignoring it, and then you were like, I don't know what's wrong, I don't know why my car's not broken. And then you got someone literally standing at the car, pointing at the fucking problem, going, that is the problem, fix it. Yeah? Fix the fucking problem, and then going, oh, I don't want to. I just want my car to work without actually putting any fucking effort into it. That is exactly what I am dealing with every fucking day. Now, okay, medicine-wise, right? Medical-wise, we can always play ignorant and go, well, we don't know. Well, ignorant-wise, I could stand, I'm completely ignorant about cars, standing in front of a car and go, I don't know what's wrong. But I tell you what I do know, is there are going to be things that I don't know, and I'm willing to try and learn them. And I don't care, because if someone keeps on talking about the cosmetics of the, well, maybe it's the paint, maybe the paint, maybe if we paint it red, it will work. No, you're not a fucking orc from Warhammer 40,000, yeah? You don't just paint fucking things a colour and then they work. That's not how fucking life works, yeah? Idiot! Fucking idiot! So, basically, you can't treat isolation with more isolation. You can't treat something like narcissistic injury and and the fact that the whole reason the narcissist is hurt in the first place is because they've received so much negativity in their life, and go, well, maybe if we keep on putting more negativity into the narcissist, that'll fix them. No. Stop being literally fucking an idiot in this world. Yeah? There's enough fucking idiots in this world. We don't need more. Yeah? So, you can't just go around giving people a hug, right? But you should be able to. You should be able to see someone is in pain, and so they need help. And then, what is wrong? The whole thing about my yoga journey was because if no one's gonna help me, I've got to help myself. So even if I can't do this on my own, I have no other choice, do I, to do it, except on my own. So even though I can't do it on my own, I still have to. Then that's when these negative kind of thoughts come in about people in my life who have come into my life, who have said to me that they would help me and then didn't. Just completely fucking didn't. Said they would help me and then didn't help me. In fact, quite the opposite. Went, out specifically to destroy me rather than to help me, rather than to help, build me up. Went out to destroy me. And again, that's the kind of ego going, how many times can I sort of, screech that? How many times can I roar? And how many times can I go, ah? That happened. It happened. Is not going to change what happened, unfortunately. And then the people that did it to me are not going to then suddenly realise that they did something wrong, because that's not how narcissism works. Yeah, narcissism doesn't work like, oh, we did something wrong, because they can't accept that they did anything wrong. They can't accept that they hurt somebody, because as far as they're concerned, as far as narcissism is concerned, the other person deserves it. The other person deserves what happens, and the thing is, your narcissism comes out as well. That's where it all comes into, where people take revenge, and it might be over something. You hear stories about these people, going, oh well, I was in the kitchen one day, and I was just, I was making toast, and I buttered the toast, and then I gave it to my, husband, or I gave it to my wife, and then all of a sudden she picked up a knife, or he picked up a knife, and then stabbed me in the face several times for, and then they're reading it in court, and then they ask the person, do you have any remorse? And the person goes, no. That's it. That's where the narcissism gets to the point where it's just like, and would you explain to the court why you did it? I'd had enough by that time. Enough of being fucking little mind games, little digs, little poking, prodding at my character, telling me that I'm this, telling me that I'm that, telling me that I'm, imagining it, or telling me that I'm just thinking, or telling me that, or blah blah blah, and after a while it's just like, and then, they killed their spouse, basically, or then they killed this person. Well, we had that guy, the perfect gentleman, right? He didn't get any, he wasn't getting any female sexual attention. He didn't know why. He didn't know, it wasn't, he couldn't look in the mirror and kind of see that he had things to work on in himself, which is difficult enough. but he also was getting a lot of, like, you know, bullying from other people, and then that made him into this kind of poster child for hate, because as soon as he went out and started killing people, that's it, really. You know, you've crossed that line. So people aren't, there is stuff like sympathy for the devil, right? But at the same time, you know, there's people that, you know, in general, people aren't going to go, oh well, you know, we completely understand why you know, why that happens. It doesn't. And actually, I woke up this morning thinking of the story of Harley Quinn and Injustice 2, and this is how my videos are going to go. They're just going to ramble, right? Because, you know, Harley goes through this whole process in Injustice of becoming a good guy again. You know, she becomes Batman's ally, she fights Superman, and they bring him his evil totalitarian regime down. But then, you know, she's basically told what you did. You know, when you killed Superman's wife, when you helped the Joker kill Superman's wife, kill Lois Lane, and then detonate a nuclear bomb, destroying Metropolis, yeah, and everything Superman loved, literally destroying his entire world. When you did that, you crossed the line you could never go back from. Doesn't matter how many good deeds you do in your life, you you helped destroy an entire city, a mother and her unborn child, and Superman's wife. That is what you did, and you can never escape that. You are always going to be bad. You're always going to be evil because you did that. So it doesn't matter that you joined the Injustice League, you joined Batman's side, you chose the side of good, you fought the good guy for the good guy, you even became a moral person, you even started to make really good moral decisions and started going, yeah, I'm doing the good thing, I'm gonna help the person who's in need, I'm gonna be a good guy, and then it's like, no, do you fucking remember the day that you helped the Joker destroy Superman's entire life? That makes you bad, not good. You can't escape those, you cannot escape that fucking reality. And in the end, it's like she just sort of accepts it, doesn't she? She's like, yeah, I am bad, aren't I? I'm an evil person. What can I do? I can't be good, you know? No matter how much good you do, you're never gonna be good. That's it. So, you know, I suppose that's quite cool, isn't it, really, for the bad guys, because then they can just be good guys when they want and bad guys when they want. For good guys, it's not the same, is it? Because, like, for Superman, he was a good guy, then he was a bad guy. He can't go back to being a good guy again. Once you're a bad guy, you're a bad guy, you know? But, you know, if you've lived your life as being a good guy and then now you're a bad guy, you've got to live with that. Whereas with Harley, she was always a bad guy, so it was more like just kind of putting on an old jumper. So go, oh yeah, fuck it, I'm a bad guy. Oh yeah, I kill people all the time, don't I? Fuck, I forgot that for a minute. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm still capable of sort of rational morality, but I'm actually genuinely a fucking psychotic murderer. You know, maybe people forgot that about her. Maybe people just wanted to believe that she wasn't this thing that she was, yeah? And maybe that's about, you know, people seeing things in people that aren't there, yeah? Or, you know, people projecting. So, you know, it's one of those things. So yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? You know, especially when, you know, you see the dissolution of ego like that. So this is, I don't even know why I'm making this video. I don't feel like publishing it, so I probably won't. I've published a lot of videos. I need to just speak to myself. No, I'm gonna. I've made a kind of because I hate my voice. That's what it is. I'm not gonna do. I don't want to do it because I hate my voice. I also want to get these videos down shorter. Too long. And and my hair looks shit, and I look shit, and I feel like shit, and my voice is shit, and everything about me is shit today, and I hate everything, and I hate everyone who's hurt me, and I want revenge, and I can't get it. If I get it, it means crossing that line, doesn't it? And I've already crossed too many lines. That line keeps on moving for me. That's the problem. Every fucking time I set a line in this is what happened with Superman as well in the Injustice League. Every time he set a line, he moved it and then he crossed it, and he went, right, no more, and he moved it and then he crossed it, and then he moved it and he crossed it. He just kept on crossing the line over and over again until there was no line. I've crossed lines, you know, and I've hurt people. They hurt me, and then I hurt them, or they hurt me, and then I made myself look like a complete and utter fool. So there is nothing worse than being hurt, wanting revenge, and then ending up just looking like a complete fool in front of the person that actually took their, it's like the ultimate humiliation, isn't it? And it's the humiliation that you're never gonna get back that dignity. You're never gonna get that dignity back. You're always gonna be stuck in this kind of place where mentally that moment is always going to exist, and that humiliation is always going to exist, and that feeling of complete agony and pain and misery and hurt is always going to exist, because it exists in your mind. And I think that's where the Star Trek dream came in, because it was trying to get rid of that for my head, and I think a part of me doesn't want to let go of that because it's so important. Gosh man, my voice is worse than normal today. It's because I'm depressed. You can tell when I'm depressed my voice is very low. When I'm a little bit happier my voice is higher. And I don't really do my voice exercises anymore either, because I'm too fucking, I can't be bothered. Still got my heart. Yeah, so anyway, rebuilding myself back from all of this has just been really difficult. I've struggled on for such a long time. And stop doing cat mouth. Stop doing cat face. It's silly. Stop turning into a cat. You shouldn't do that. It's bad. And then so there's like a piece of me that's missing. That's what it is. It's like a piece of me has been cut out. Like the best parts of me have been cut out, and I feel like, apart from the fact it's like missing them, the people that cut them out. They're the ones that are kind of parading them in front of me and hurting me with them, and it's so painful. And I don't know what to do. There's nothing. I don't know. What can you do? So that's where I'm going to leave this video today. And despite my better judgment, I'm going to post it up because I want these videos. No one's going to watch them, but I need to do it. I feel like putting on my Star Trek uniform and go, Captain's log, Stardate 23062017. Today I feel like absolute fucking shit. Kill me now. Kill me now. Got stuff to do though, so I'm gonna carry on. Right, great. But yeah. always got to remember to, you know, that these things are going on in your head. The memories are as real as you make them. That's another thing about the dream as well. When you're in a dream, you don't remember all of those things. So trying to get rid of these memories, it's like, it's possible. It's like deleting something from your mind. It's possible to do. But the part of you that's holding on to this pain can't let it go. You know, it's too hurt, it's too painful. It's like, if I let that go, if I let that memory go, then I won't be me anymore. You know, if I let that memory go, then I won't remember that they hurt me, and then I won't remember what it was that they hurt me with. You know, I won't remember what I'm missing. I won't remember what they took, and I won't remember that they took something so precious from me, that they took something so special, and that I, you know, getting it back is been something that's been so difficult for me, because your self-worth, yeah, it is, regardless of what people tell you, it is built on how people see you. This is why hive mind mentality, groupthink and narcissism is so fucking horrible, because you base your image on how other people see you as much as you see yourself, and you base your worth on how people prove your worth to you. And if people keep taking from you and telling you that you are ugly, and telling you that you are not worth anything, and telling you that you are, you know, unwanted, and rejecting you, and the proof of what the universe is giving you, the proof of what these people are giving you, is that you are worthless, that they hate you, that they hate you, that they hate you, and all you're getting is hate, and the only place you're getting love is from inside of you. And eventually that love just kind of goes, oh gosh, I cannot cope anymore. And that love inside of you for yourself says, well, it's not even the love that I have for myself, it's that this love was for you. Yeah, this love that I have inside of me is an expression to have loved you. Yeah, and then all you do is reject me and hate me. You just want me, you know, you hate me so much. Projected so much hate onto me. And then I know the trick is, isn't it? Project loads of hate, devalue, and then love bomb to make that feeling of self-worth. Yeah, that's the narcissist's tactic. So if you step out of the circle at a point where, you know, you've just been devalued to the point of worthlessness, yeah, and they had their little love bomb party, they had the surprise party, didn't they? Yeah, they had the surprise. Don't worry, we've devalued her to nothing. Don't worry, in a minute we're gonna surprise. We love you so much. Yay, everything's great. But if you stepped out of the circle at that point, then all of this love bomb is gone, dissolved, right? And that is why, boom, you are back here in this yourself. Because what it is what they want is, they want this devaluation. They want you to realise that you are worthless without them. And what it is when you're in the healing phase, when you're in that phase of looking after yourself, you've got to kind of go, look, you may be bigger than me. You may have more than me. Yeah, you may be prettier than me. You may be better than me at things, right? But this love is mine to give, and I'm not giving it to you anymore. It may be a small part. It may be so small. You may be a fucking sun in the sky, right? And maybe I'm just a candle. Yeah? Maybe I'm just a candle in the darkness. Maybe that is what I am, right? but it's mine to give. And I don't accept any of this part of devaluation. None of it. I didn't deserve a single part of that. The only thing I deserved was love, 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 love. Not hate, 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 love, 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 hate, 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 love, love, love. That is not how any fucking healthy relationship works. There should never be a stage where you are devalued to the point where people treat you like shit. So if that is happening to someone in there, out there, then fucking walk away, because the addiction phase is hate, 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 devalue, 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 devalue. Don't worry. Look, all the love is round the corner. Where's the yin without the yang? Wrong. Absolutely fucking wrong. Love. 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 Only love. No hate. Not for anyone. Especially not for yourself. That's the part where you start to hate yourself. They want you to get into the cycle of being devalued, of devaluing yourself, of hurting yourself, of betraying yourself, and all of this stuff, so that they can go, hey, look, we've got a party for you, woo, love, 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 and then you get addicted to the kind of love bomb. You get addicted to the bombing phase, yeah? It's no more. None of that, no more. Because that doesn't exist. It's not real, anyway, and you don't want to get addicted to that cycle. You only want love in, accept love in, and give love out. Don't do this thing where one of my my spiritual, totally cool leaders, dude, told me, accept all of the hate and the shit, but give all of the love out. Fuck you. I'm not a toilet, yeah? That's how you treat toilets, yeah? You put shit in, and then you expect that to be purified on the way out and only give love out. No, fuck you, yeah? I am a fucking, I'm a beautiful person. I want love. I deserve love. I give myself love. I only accept love in, and I give love out. Anybody who gives me anything negative, I just reject it now. No thank you. I don't want any. I don't want it. So I've given up smoking as well, because that was something that, again, I was really stuck on, where I was letting myself have these kinds of, I was allowing negative and sickness into my life. Literally, I was like inhaling poison. Literally inhaling poison. Why would you do that to yourself? Because there's a little bit of a high, isn't it? But then all drugs are like that. You put poison in, you get a high, and then there's a come down and all of this, and you don't want that. You want a kind of healthy. So this is my journey, and I want to share this with people. I don't, people aren't going to watch this, but I'm sharing this with myself. My journey to self-well-being after being treated like bad for such a long time. So yeah, that is where I am at this morning. And I think also I was just lying down, and I was just in that pain. I was going, oh, I hate this person, I hate this person, I hate this person. I was like, right, get up, make food and make breakfast and make a video and just get on with your day. And your hair looks shit, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's great and fine, except it's not. And I hate everything. So yeah, that's it basically. Stop doing cat face. Stop it. Bye. Bye. Gonna post this now. Really, I don't want to. I'm not gonna do it.